Hi guys, this is Miss Sam from the Ashford Public Library Children's Room, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of what we have in the Thanksgiving craft bags that we have available for November 16th while supplies last. So we're going to show you a weaving craft that we have in the bag, as well as a turkey craft that we have in the bag that Miss Alexis will show you a little bit later. All right, everybody, I'm going to show you how to make a simple weaving craft that's great for pre-K. Works on finger dexterity, works on the vocabulary of up and down. Weaving activities are excellent. So in your Thanksgiving craft bags, you're going to be getting a turkey craft as well as a weaving mat that's already pre-cut and strips that you can use to weave into the mat. So I'm just going to show you briefly that you'll be going under and over and under and over, like so. And then pushing the strip towards the end, and you'll be able to fit about 6, 7, or 8 strips. And you'll get to choose your colors, perhaps making a pattern. And you'll do this until you've completed the whole mat. And then you're going to take a glue stick and you'll glue down the edges so they stay put. And you can use this as a placemat during the holidays. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving and you celebrate by eating a big meal, you can use these as a placemat. Flip it over and you'll do the same. Look at all these beautiful fall colors. We have yellow, orange, red, and green. Ooh, come here, orange. Go. Now if you want to make a more advanced craft like this basket, you'll fold your mat in half like so. Then you'll take a hole punch and you'll punch out several holes around the edges of your basket. So, then you'll take a string, and I've gone ahead and used tape to tape the edge of the string. Sometimes it gets a little frayed and it's hard to use. So you'll take the string and you'll weave in and out of the holes that you've made. There we go. And if you have extra string, you could go back through in the other direction. When you reach the end, you can cut the strings and tie them in a knot, and you'll have a pouch.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Alexis and I work at the Asheboro Public Library in the children's room. Today I'm going to be making a how-to video for our Thanksgiving turkey craft. I'm going to start by going over all the supplies you'll need. So first you will need a white round coffee filter, a gallon Ziploc bag, a paint tray, markers in red, yellow, brown, and orange, a paintbrush, a clothespin, 2 self-adhesive googly eyes, or if you don't have the self-adhesive ones, you can use regular googly eyes, and you will need glue, whether that's hot glue or regular Elmer's glue. You'll need a scrap piece of cardboard, 2 foam pieces, 1 yellow and 1 red, some scissors, a spray bottle of water, and some brown paint. So now we're going to start by coloring our coffee filter. You can do it in any type of pattern you'd like, and you don't have to fill in all of the white spaces. You want to place your Ziploc bag underneath your coffee filter before you start coloring. So this is what my coffee filter looks like now that I have all the colors on there. Now you want to take your spray bottle of water and spray the coffee filter, and the colors should run together. So the colors will start to run together just like that. And you just want to set that aside for it to dry. While you're waiting for that to dry, we're going to go ahead and paint our clothespin. So I have my paint tray here. I'm just going to put a little bit of brown paint. And then you want to take your clothespin and clip it onto your cardboard because it makes it easier to paint so you're not getting your fingers all messy. So just take my brush and just paint all the sides of the clothespin. And it's perfectly fine if you get it on the metal piece. And if you want to do inside the backs of the clothespin, that's perfectly fine too. Or you can leave them like they are. All right, so once you finish painting it, you want to lay it on top of your Ziploc bag for it to dry also. And now you can take your 2 foam pieces, and we're going to use the yellow one to cut a beak and the red one to cut a wattle. So for the beak, you just want to cut a triangle. So if you want to use one of the corners, that makes for the best triangle because it's already pointed. And you just want to go in at an angle and snip it just like that. So you have a little triangle beak. And then for the wattle, you can make it however you want to because every wattle is different. So I'm just going to go in straight up and then curve it around. Just make it look wiggly. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that it looks like this. These two pieces will go onto our clothespin once it dries. Once your clothespin and your coffee filter has finished drying, then you want to start adding your eyes and your beak and your wattle to your clothespin. So I'm going to first start by adding the eyes on. And you want to add it to the top that opens. So it doesn't matter which side. So I'm going to put my eyes on first. There's one. So it looks just like that. And then below that you want to add your wattle and your beak. So my beak is a little too wide, so I'm going to trim it just a little bit. So I'm going to take some glue and just add a small dab to the back of my beak. Just a dot should be fine. And I'm going to apply it onto my clothespin and press down. And then I'm going to put my wattle just right above the beak. So probably, take this off, just right here, like that. Add another small dab of glue. And press that on there. So it looks like this. Now you want to take your coffee filter and fold it in half, and then you want to crinkle it up in the middle just a little bit, kind of make it like it has feathers. You're fluffing the feathers out. So it looks like this. And then you want to stick the clothespin right over that in the middle. And you have a turkey.
We hope you like our Thanksgiving themed craft bags. They'll be available Monday, November 16th while supplies last. Thank you so much.